Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 20 of Let's Play Mortal Kombat Deception, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, so for the last video, or last two videos, depending on how long this goes, preferably not 3, unless I'm doing really bad, but then again, I do a lot of editing anyway. Well, by editing, I mean cut stuff out. We're actually gonna do, like, a round of arcade mode. I still don't have enough Onyx coins for Noob Smoke, but you can still fight them in the ladder itself. That being said, out of all the other characters we do have, and if you have the GameCube version, you'll also see Goro and Shao Kahn available right from the start. And if you're playing the Unchained version on the PSP, then you would have other characters such as Frost, Jax, and Kitana, and perhaps Blaze as well. I think out of all the fighters, I'd rather go as Li Mei. Because I know her very well, therefore I should have a very good advantage. Okay, so on easy mode, which is what I'm playing as, there's also novice mode, which I didn't want to do because that'd be too easy. The difficulty starts at 15%, and our first opponent is Sindel. And after that we go to Raiden. I'm pretty sure, like all the other characters, you would have to unlock them in order to see them in the ladder. But I digress.
Fight.
Oh damn, use a breaker right away. Okay, so obviously it's gonna be a pretty good breeze. There. And don't forget, you can also use the environment to your advantage as well. And I'll show you. Actually, she's not standing in the right spot. You have to use like a power-up move, like somewhere around this yellow line, to like knock them in the other part of the arena. I don't know if I'll be able to show it off here. Yep, yes I will! Like, the yellow lines don't do fatal damage. Oh. Okay, what's the fatality again? Oh, here we go. Forward, 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 1, which is square on the PS2 controller. And you gotta be at sweep distance.
Wins. Fatality.
So that's really the brutality ever since Mortal Kombat 3. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Not exactly the greatest fatality. It's a nod to one of those combos that I really hate to pull off because you have to do like over 11 moves. Okay, so now we're in Quan Chi's fortress, not off the Arena in Deadly Alliance. There's also a death trap here as well. Hopefully I'll be able to exploit it. You know, if Raiden will let me. Which, I don't know why he would. It's basically, you just knock them into, like, the lasers. Let's see if this will work. Yep! Just like Resident Evil.
Flawless victory.
So yeah, if you knock them into a death trap, that's an instant win. That's why you want to stay away from the borders yourself. Unless, you know, you want to goad your opponents with a teleport move, and then you can knock them into the pit. Alright, so the lower mines against Ermac. As you can see, this also has a death trap, as evidenced by, you know, that big maw over there. I'm not going to try to exploit all the death traps, but it would be nice to show them off for you guys. For those of you that do like your violence. There's another part of the arena as well. Oh, that was bad. Why would you do that if I was already down? That's not going to help you.
Wins. Round 2. Fight.
Come on. Come on. Oh my god, I was way too close to that. There! Ooh, hungry!
May wins.
Feed the nerd! sometimes using the death traps can be a bit cheap. It's like ring outs in Soul Calibur. But if they were really cheap, I mean, you can probably disable them. I think you have to turn blood off altogether. Or there might be another option in options mode where you can disable them.
Round 1. Fight!
Ah, nice little nod to Mortal Kombat 2. Oh! Yeah, I might want to stay away from the border if I were you, Bull Raicho. Otherwise, this happens. And you still hear the "aww," like you would in Mortal Kombat 2 if you used that stage fatality. Okay, now the AI is actually going to be blocking a bit more. Uh-oh. Oh no! Is that Shang Tsung watching?
Raicho wins.
Ugh, that's very painful.
Fight!
I mean, you're not gonna die instantly. You're gonna be feeling that for like a few seconds, like maybe 1 second, and then it's over for ya. Like your nervous system just doesn't work anymore. I'm trying my best not to use the death traps. I want to show off Li Mei's other fatality. And maybe an opponent will use a Harakiri instead. Okay, what's that fatality again? Oh, okay, I know it now. Ah, there we go. Up, back, forward, forward, circle. Goal!
May wins. Fatality.
I don't know why they call that fatality at the bat, because that has nothing to do with baseball. Okay, this is going reasonably well, as expected. Ooh, Dark Prison against Liu Kang. Hey, is that Shinnok in there? Or Shinnok? I feel bad if you're Raiden, you gotta start in the shower room. I'm surprised our Dark Prison actually did have a shower. I didn't think they cared about hygiene that much. Don't even think about it, Liu Kang. I didn't mind if you were gonna actually knock me over here. Ah, damn. Shower room is a bit bland. Now, don't get me wrong, I like it when a woman's in the shower room, but this is Mortal Kombat. They're not here to be sexy, they're here to be violent. Or maybe they are here to be sexy and violent. Damn it. Hey! Huh, I dodged it. Well, I dodged one of the moves. I didn't even try to duck under that. Oh, here we go. Oh, hey, Reptile's here. Shao Kahn is here. You know, I could have used that death trap too, if you think about it. Oh well, might as well kill what's already dead. Shinnok seems a little bit too happy for this. Like, oh my god, somebody's getting killed, I'm so happy, oh my god, somebody's getting killed, yeah! And I'm still in prison, no! That's okay, he'll get released by the time Armageddon hits. Oh, mirror match, this should be interesting. Okay, this one does not have a death trap. But it does have some obstacles, like those hanging bodies.
Round 1. Fight!
They always said your greatest adversary is really yourself. Oh, Donkey Kong was gonna use those barrels. I don't think those hanging bodies can hurt you, but they can obstruct you. Like if you're about to go for an attack and they can just get in the way.
Wins.
You would think those spikes could be used as an obstacle or something that can just do damage. Like not to outright kill, but to hurt someone. Let's face it, they must hurt.
Finish her.
Oh, didn't have enough time.
Wins.
I probably just inputted the button wrong. Okay, we're going at a very good pace, and we got to like noob smoke already. Okay, and how this works is they don't have a weapon style because Noob has his own fighting style, Smoke has his own fighting style. They just tag in and out, but they share the same health bar.
Fight.
Like, you don't think you're just gonna have like one full health bar for Noob Cybot and another one for Smoke. It doesn't work that way. It's not like the endurance modes. Oh, jeez. Oh, but they have their own, like, kind of combo styles. Like, Noob can just do a kick when Smoke teleports out. They work very well in tandem with one another. Like, Smoke just comes in to take the kick for Noob.
Fight.
Yeah. So they're pretty tough to fight against because they attack you so fast. But like I said, you don't have to worry about two health bars at once. Oh, that uppercut, I sent him down. Yeah. Uh-oh, there's a death trap over there. And there's also a weapon you can use. If you don't want to use your own weapon, use that axe. Uh-oh. You might want to clean up that wall.
Round 3. Fight.
Yeah, so enough damage, like put them on the floor, can cause that, like the floor to break. And remember, they take damage as they fall. Okay, I gotta be very careful with that dead trap. Remember, their teleport can use that on ya. Okay, this might actually be done in one video. I like how the parts are red even though Noob bleeds black. Like, extremely coagulated blood, maybe? Or maybe it was just too much coding to have, like, two different types of blood. Like, for Smoke, it would obviously be black because he's a robot in this form. To signify oil. Okay, so now for the final boss, Onaga, the Dragon King. What makes this guy tough is you do very little damage to him normally. However, if you take out these Kamadogus just by walking up to them, you can actually stun them. Oh. But you don't want to be too close to the Kamadogu all the time, because if you do, remember those spikes over there, and that is a death trap. I don't believe you need to destroy all the Kamadogu. I believe you can have a very good advantage if you destroyed at least 2 of them. That's too close. Oh, he's got that throw move. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was so close. I don't think he regains all his invincibility after the end of a round. Because remember, those Kamadogu are still destroyed. I think I'll destroy this one as well. Yeah, you actually do a hell of a lot more damage. So, even though you can get away with only destroying a couple of them, it'd be very wise to defeat as many of them as possible. Okay. We managed to avoid catastrophe.
Round 3.
I
Fight!
don't know if I would consider this a traditional fight because there's a puzzle involved. Remember those Kamidogu. Other standard final bosses in Mortal Kombat, you just needed pure skill. Oh, that's the Earth Realm Kamidogu. He's still very devastating with his moves. No! Yeah, I'm dead.
Onaga wins.
Oh man, you just writhed for so long. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go with the traditional attire.
Round 1. Fight!
I love how Onaga's fighting style says dragon, but it's nowhere near like Sub-Zero's dragon fighting style. Oh yeah, I forgot he has an earthquake move. I think he only takes heavy damage for like a few seconds and just goes back to normal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Like, he just stays there and just laughs while you're teetering. He could have finished the job right there, but no. Oh, these throws. Oh, good. I don't know what he said there. Novocaine!
Round 2.
Maybe he just wants to go to the dentist. That's why he's so angry. Ow. Okay, I actually blocked that move. So unlike traditional throws, that grab can be blocked. And remember, you can't use the death trap on him. I mean, he's just too big. I'll just ban this move, I don't care. And this one. Oh. Yes! I just kicked him right in the kneecap and it's over. And yet, that Kamidogu's still intact.
Wins.
And there you go, that's arcade mode. And of course, you get to see each character's ending depending on who you finish it as. Ouch. No eyelids.
An alliance had been formed of warriors from vastly different origins, but with a similar goal: to defeat Onaga. Li Mei marched uneasily into battle against the Dragon King. The closer she got to him, the more she came to understand which side was truly deserving of victory. Li Mei turned on her former allies and gave her emperor the time he needed to finish merging the Kamidogu. The Dragon King was now all-powerful. He had the means to control the universe, to make and unmake as he saw fit. Li Mei watched in delight as the Elder Gods fled before his might. Onaga then transformed her into his queen, to be forever at his side. He had given her power beyond anything she ever imagined. Together, they will rule the One Realm and slay the last of the Elder Gods.
You know, I'm just gonna kill you violently, and then I'm gonna join you because you're just miraculously alive afterwards. So yeah, that's it. That's Mortal Kombat Deception for the Sony PlayStation 2. I've shown you pretty much all there is that needs to be shown, like the Conquest mode, which I do apologize for getting the rest of the chest off camera. But at least I got over 90% of them on camera, so I feel good enough for that. I just kind of wish that all the chests were available right from the start, as opposed to having to beat Conquest mode, or rather that, just not have them time sensitive so you only can go there at specific times. In the game time, there's probably only 30 minutes to an hour before a chest disappears again for another 6 or 7 days. You have to wait so long for that. It just becomes so frustrating. So you can understand my pain towards all that. I'm sure most of the missions that, if you actually did accomplish, would give you hints on where to find them. That's interesting, like a mocap was Tony Zafiro, and they actually named an overlord and outworld after him. So that's a pretty nice touch. As for my next Let's Play, it's going to be Mega Man Battle Network 4 Red Sun, which was my last Christmas special suggestion. And I'm only going to do that game once as opposed to the 3 times to unlock everything. Because even though each time you play the game it gets more difficult, it's just tedious doing the same things over and over despite the difficulty and the better items you get. So I'm only going to do like one run and take it from there. Whatever else I can unlock without having to use any cheats, then I'll just show that off. So anyways, this is the Bonga signing off saying goodbye, Godspeed, and stay tuned for my next Let's Play. Thanks for watching everybody, and I'll see you next time. We might as well just watch the rest of the ending while we're at it. So what did I think about this game overall? I think it was definitely leaps and bounds better than Deadly Alliance. As far as the Conquest mode goes, I think it was just a bit too tutorial-ish for my liking, which was still better than Deadly Alliance because it was all tutorials for like each character, and it just got so tedious. Some of the things you had to do in this Conquest mode was tedious as well. Armageddon, it's not so bad because there are no tutorials aside from basic movements. All the fighting you had to do was as one character, and you pretty much had to learn that fighting style as you go. The only thing I didn't like about the Conquest mode in Armageddon is that it's linear, and you can't really just go backwards in case you missed any items. You had to make sure you found them, otherwise you just have to redo the whole Conquest mode to get everything. I will eventually do Armageddon, but not right away. And of course I will be doing the Conquest mode, and I will show off the motor combat, and I'll probably do an arcade mode as one character as well. However, it's going to be a huge decision because in Armageddon you could play as pretty much every single fighter in the game, like for a roster totaling over 60. Even the big baddies you can play as them, which is pretty interesting. So while this was much better than Deadly Alliance, I think Armageddon took a step back with the create your own fatality because there was too many characters, thus they didn't really have a lot of resources to put in an individual fatality for each person. Though I think it still could have been workable. What's done is done, so to speak. I still enjoyed Armageddon leaps and bounds a lot. That being said, I think I just shown you pretty much all there is about the credits before I can just run out of things to say. So, thank you all for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.